Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. Um, sorry, just give me 1 second. Yeah. Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. Um, I have come live. Snehashish is joining me in about 5-7 minutes, and we have come live because uh, we actually wanted to come live for the pre-show of the South Africa South Africa, Pakistan, and then we wanted to have a chat on the Rising Stars match as well. But what unfolded at the India versus UAE Rising Stars game had to be discussed, and UAE has pulled off an absolute blockbuster win. Kudos to UAE for that. But we also wanted to discuss what went wrong for India A. And apart from that, I think first, before starting that discussion, a huge kind of, I felt one of the turning points definitely was while trying to take the catch, Nandini Sharma's webbing got split. At least that's what we could see from the television, and that is when I think the 2 overs that Nandini didn't bowl or couldn't bowl because she had to go out with that split webbing kind of cost India. But again, that is not the only reason that India lost. I think pretty poor performance and repetitive mistakes. First, I'm not 100% sure if Diya Yadav is fine and she's not unwell. Then why is she not, in the playing 11? That is a question that will remain. But if we go step by step, I think India, of course, won the toss and decided to bat first, which is perfectly fine. I thought it was a very good decision. But what unfolded after that was something very surprising, that every single batter getting out to that similar kind of a shot was pretty shocking. If you actually saw, um, let's begin with so. Um, Yeah, just give me a second. Humaira Kazi and Vrinda Dinesh opened the batting. Then Tejal came, and all of them, Humaira Kazi did not understand the ball moving in. Why Humaira bowled the over is another very good question. We'll come to the questions. Give us just 10 minutes. We'll discuss, and then we'll come to all the questions as we usually do. So as I said, Humaira Kazi, I would still understand one mistake. But then if you look at Vrinda or Tejal Hasabnis or Radha Yadav, Minu Mani, it's all the same problem. Every single batter was playing shots way outside their body. They were playing away from the body. And in a slowish track, you generally, and this is something that's taught at every level, that in slowish tracks, you are supposed to hit straighter way more than you try and, play those cuts, because it's not like the bounce was very good either, it was an average bouncy track where Indian batters, I thought, had an opportunity of taking this 130 to 180, 70, 180, but they ended up with a below par total at least by 20, 25 runs. And then from then on to bowling, that was another revelation, completely a weird bowling, what do you call that? A weird bowling exhibition by India. You're not 100% sure what was India even trying to do. You opened with Saima Thakur and Nandini. I get that. After that, Minumani and Prema Yadav came. Minumani and Radha Yadav came. Prema Rawat, Tanuja Kanwar, all understandable. But as everybody is saying, suddenly in that important phase, once Asia was set, why on earth did you use Humaira Kazi? Whether you thought that the target was way too much for UAE to chase or not is another thing altogether. But otherwise, I don't see why in that important juncture will you get a part-time bowler, and you did not need to, because Nandini had 2 overs left. You could have got Nandini back in. You could have. I understand if you will tell me that okay, Minu Mani has gone for 16 runs, but even then you are using 7 bowlers. So So you would have covered up Minu Mani's over, and I think you had covered up because if Prema Rawat and Tanuja Kanwar have bowled 4 overs each, that's 8 overs. Maybe you did not want to bowl Prema the 4 overs. That's why you got Humaira Kazi. I was not 100% sure. And I'm saying this especially because one batter was set. Isha was playing from ball one. And I think Isha, in many ways, has showed the Indian batters how to play in this pitch. Once you get settled in, if you think about it, Isha has not played a single, shot where she has gone ahead and kind of, played some extraordinary shot or something of that sort. In fact, she anchored the whole innings and waited for the other players. Say, for example, Samaira, I thought played a brilliant knock, and in fact, if you ask me, Asia was played a very good knock. But if you had to say that the knock which changed the match completely or turned it for UAE, UAE was in a position to win. It was 50-50. And Samaira's innings then took it from 50-50 to about 60-70, and then the calm head of Asia obviously started helping, because I thought Samaira got out at the wrong time. And if you look at Samaira's dismissal, even that happened because she tried playing outside the ball and, outside her body. It's a slow pitch. The bowlers are also slow. What were the Indian batters trying to achieve was very, very difficult to understand. Of course, Radha Yadav, the captain, also needs a lot more improvement. I'm sure that she will start improving with time, but today it was a very, very below par effort. And then the fielding to make every other matter worse. We dropped, I think, 5 catches, as many as 5 catches, and not even the difficult ones. These were the easy ones. We just somehow could not take catches. And I myself have spoken a number of times that how difficult it is to take catches under lights because of the dew. But today it was a day game. There was bright light. Easy sitters have been dropped right, left, and center. And you cannot keep dropping catches, because ultimately, if you keep dropping catches, this is the result that you have to face. Suddenly now UAE has got momentum on their side, because India A, mind you, UAE does not have so many players who have enough exposure. India A, on the other hand, who do they consist of? Humaira has already played WPL. Vrinda has played WPL. Tejan Hasabnis has played for India also. Anushka recently came off WPL, and I thought she played very well. I thought Anushka played a very, very good innings. Anushka, Tanuja Kanwar, Esha Oza. Absolute beauty. And I think Tanuja Kanwar's innings was somewhere balanced by Samaira's innings. And yeah, as I was reading, Minu Mani, Radha Yadav just won the WPL with RCB. She has been an Indian player. Minu Mani, again, has played for India, has just played WPL. And why am I saying this? I'm saying this because this Indian team constitutes of players who have either played the international level, or they have played the WPL, which is kind of a bridge between international and domestic, right? It's not completely domestic, it's not completely international. So you have got exposure. None of the UAE team members have, but they showed calmness under pressure. They showed that they punched high above their weight. It's not even that UAE punched above their punch above their weight. UAE has punched way above their weight by defeating this India A team. This should give them massive confidence and massive momentum. I think from here on, UAE cricket, if they can build on this victory, this can be a game changer for them. If you look at India, on the other hand, India needs to really sit back and start questioning what were they trying to achieve, because whatever they were trying to do did not work well at all. It just did not work. uh, call it the batting, and there is a bit of stubbornness which I did not like, once Snehashish joins, of course we'll have more chat about it, but I genuinely did not like a number of things. One of the things, of course, was Indian team looked a little stubborn with their decisions, that we are hitting these shots, we're going to hit these shots. Nobody stopped the other batter, or nobody spoke to the other batter that you don't need to hit that away from the body and in the air, because I thought Anushka was doing very well. Anushka was using her wrist to keep the ball down, was hitting straighter, letting the ball come to her, and then using the pace and guiding the ball, rather than trying to slap the ball out of the ground. Just 1 second. Let's add Snehashi. I think I added Snehashi, or what did I do? Snehashi, why can't I see you? Okay, now I can see you. What are you
Yes.
doing? Why are
वही
you in portrait mode?
रोटेशन
Yeah, there
रोटेशन का
you
इशू
go.
हो गया था. हाँ,
हाँ, रोटेशन का इशू हो गया था.
yes.
Yeah, chalo. So
Yeah.
I was already like, I went through the match, but I was talking about India's batting, and you and I were talking about say for example the top three: Humaira Kazi, Vrinda Dinesh, Tejal Hasabnis. All are experienced. You can't say they do not have experience. Humaira Kazi, Vrinda Dinesh have played in WPL. Tejal Hasabnis has played for India. What's wrong with us, Sneashish?
I don't know how many opportunities does she need. I don't know. I am very much frustrated with her right now. I don't use this kind of words generally, but
I
but
know.
it's really frustrating. It's really
Mm.
frustrating. You get opportunities to play for India, you don't score runs. Okay, fine. You get opportunity to play for India, you don't score runs there. Okay, I also consider that. You still get opportunity to play for RCB in a franchise like RCB showing faith on you, and you get opportunity in WPL. You get to bat at number three, where Ellis Perry used to
Yes.
bat. You don't score runs
Yes.
there also. Okay,
Yeah.
done. Now you are getting a chance in a rising stars competition where you are facing
Yes.
generally younger. I know that UAE, Nepal, they have come with their full team. I know that, but still you are experienced enough. It is expected that you will do well against them, and you are not turning up against them also. So at what stage will she score runs? At what stage she will score runs? At what time she will tell, okay, I can play at this big stage. I really don't know. It's very disappointing to see. And the other names also, as you mentioned, Brinda Dinesh, Humaira Kazi, all of them are more than experienced in domestic cricket. They score a lot of runs in domestic cricket. Every season we see, scorecards of scoring hundreds, 50s, 80s, 90s. What happens
200,
today?
not only hundreds.
Yes, yes, 200. What happened today? It is very disappointing. Kudos to UAE. I think the way they bowled brilliantly, and in the chase, obviously, we all knew that the one thread that we need to pick up the wicket of Ali is Kesha Oja. She's a goat of UAE women's cricket. You have to say that, right? Playing more than 100 T20Is, scoring more than 5 T20Is, centuries. I think she is the goat of UAE women's cricket for me.
Yes.
Obviously, I think yeah, she is brilliant. So yeah, and she did the job again for her team with the ball 2 wickets, then anchored the innings unbeaten, 71 runs if I'm not wrong, and
72, yeah.
one win the game, historic triumph for UAE. But it's really frustrating to see the way India played today.
And for me, the worst part in the India game, which I was saying, I was saying here, and I know that the moment India defeats a Pakistan or somebody of that sort, we are going to face the backlash. But the truth is, I just thought there's a problem with the way the Indian team was playing the game. Um, like, for example, say one of the batters played away from their body and got out. The
Yep.
second batter also had the same problem. So then
Mm,
somebody needed to speak to them and say, enough is enough. Now play straight. Somebody had to, but there was
yes.
nobody who said that. And Radha
Yep.
Yadav, who ideally should not even be in the rising star,
Yes.
she's there is nothing to Radha Yadav, Tejal. These people are not rising stars. They are experienced
Yes.
enough. And even then, they're repeating the same mistake. They are the ones. In fact, you expect someone like Radha Yadav, for all the talks about her at batting at number five, being superb at number five, and all that. She should have guided the entire team. She should have done the job that Isha did for UAE.
Hmm? Yes. Yeah, and
But that did
especially
not
as a
happen.
captain, as a bowler mainly. I think as a bowler
Yeah.
also she's failed. I know she took one wicket, but that was too late for a wicket. She didn't bowl that much well also. I think as a bowling unit also it didn't look that much of lethal. UAE bowlers were more lethal than us, and more planned. The plan was there. We lost six
That's the
wickets
point.
against yeah, 5 or 6 wickets against the spinners only in the middle overs. And with the new ball only against Samaida, we lost 3 wickets. Samaida's
Yeah.
in swinging deliveries were lethal, but those 2 wickets that you mentioned, Trishadi, those were not even outswinging deliveries. You're straight just
No,
outside
they
of the off
were
stump.
just people
Yes,
just missed it. They
yes,
just missed it.
yes.
And they went to hit the ball. The ball was so much away from the body. Why do you need to even touch it? And it's not like this was bowled in the 19th over that, okay,
Yes,
you're trying to maximize every single
exactly.
delivery. It was bowled initially in the innings. You could have stayed on, you could have scored a 50, 60.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on.
The only bright spot was Anushka. It was good to see that Anushka
Yeah.
scoring those runs. I think she looked good, and she played according to the situation. That was most important. At that situation, that was needed, and she played according to that.
I'm also glad that TK has finally proved that
Yes,
what we were saying repeatedly about
yes,
her was so
yes.
correct.
Two
The way,
two good times player only batted well.
yes, correct. That is so true.
Yeah,
But overall, I thought TK also played straight. No, that's
yes.
so. It's very difficult to understand that why others could not, and what is that bigger difficulty in God knows. Maybe we are missing something which they are seeing.
Maybe, but
The other thing that I wanted
I
to point out
expected
is the fielding.
I expected a lot from someone like Mamata Madiwala also. It's
Yes.
very disappointing.
Yeah. Today Snehashish looks so disappointed. But did you catch the scorecard of this India Australia
India
General
Australia.
Governor General? Yeah, that Governor General playing 11.
Okay, okay. No, no, no.
Okay, let the scorecard come. Let's take comments till then.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Okay. Why can't I see the live only? Oh, I can see the live. Sorry.
Hmm.
Okay. Why Humaira bowled that over? Yes, another question. Why did
Yes.
Humaira Kazmi bowl in that over?
Don't
Just
know.
just just
Yeah,
take a few questions, Nehashi. I'll just
okay.
call.
Okay, okay. I think they have come up with some plan that will try different things today, and I think they were quite confident that anyway we will going to win this game, but that didn't work for them, and it shouldn't be like that for any team. So many questions from today's performance. Why Umair Akazi bowled that over? Why someone like I maybe injury is a problem still, but I expected someone like Dia Yadav to be in the team, be it at the top, be it in the middle order. I think that kind of a player you need in the playing 11, but still I was happy still with the playing 11 that it was more balanced, because whatever we see, question should be asked someone like Saima Thakur. She has also played for India. What she has done, we were taking her name only few days ago that she should make a comeback, she should be in the radar as a pace bowler option for senior team India. After this performance, do you expect her to be in that radar? I think no one should expect that. 3 overs 20 runs in a slowish track. It's very difficult to understand what line of length where they put it, did they bowl, what kind of
Even
plan they
even the
come with.
last, in the second last over, Saima was bowling, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think 10 runs were needed, and Isha is batting. Why are you bowling short and wide? What were you going to achieve with that? With all your offside fielders up?
Yes,
And it's not, Saima is definitely, anybody can be, uh, I mean, Saima is not a rising star.
yes. Saima also has played so much cricket for senior level. You cannot expect this team to lose against UAE at any stage. You cannot come up and say that you are playing a full side UAE team and that is why they are losing, because all of them also are very experienced in this Indian side. So it's
Exactly.
very disappointing. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I am little bit surprised to see someone like Samaida having already played more than 75 women T20Is at an age of 18. So I just googled it. So she debuted for UAE at 11 years of age, and now
Yeah,
she is
yeah,
18. Yeah, having
yeah,
played already more than 75 women's T20, and
yeah.
what a bowling she had, and what a batting she had. I will must say at number three, the way she batted with Asia, superb that partnership.
I thought she's the one who changed the game. I mean,
Yes.
changed the game in the sense, I know Asia scored 72,
Mm,
but what I'm
mm.
trying to say is,
The
with
support.
Asia batting, you needed a support and
Mm,
somebody who could hit the boundaries so that the entire pressure is not on
yes.
Asia to stay as well as hit the boundaries. And what does Samaira do? She comes out to bat. The first ball is a boundary, and that
Yep.
shot, I think that was brilliant.
Absolutely. I think superb stuff from UAE. It is good for, in general for women's cricket, that someone, a team like UAE, punching above their weights, and defeating a team like India rather than, but still it's a Indian team. You can say, more of them are more,
Exactly.
so much experienced. You cannot tell that it's a India A side, and you are the defending champions of the tournament. So yeah, very
You
good
have to
start,
be
the
the
defending
defending
champion.
champion. You have 10 Indian players.
Yes.
Radha Yadav, Tejal Hasapnis aren't rising star. Tamaira Thakur isn't rising star. Yes, if you had said Nandini Sharma
Yeah.
and Happy Kumari, I would still understand that. Yes, they need more exposure, so it's fine. Um,
And now,
okay,
more than the loss, now that injury scare is also there over Nandini Sharma.
Nandini Radha also pulled something. God knows what was happening.
And
Snehal
now
is
you are
saying
facing Pakistan. On Sunday, you are facing Pakistan.
on Sunday we are playing Pakistan.
Mhm.
Snehal, under 19 players should be included in this squad. Ideally, under 19 players should have been in this squad. You have Indian team players in this squad and we are losing. अभी सोचो under 19 होता तो शायद थोड़ा बेहतर खेल लेते. Unknown nobody. Fielding, catching were abysmal. Not bowling stump line. Rotation of bowlers was poor. I completely agree. Snehal ke Radha Yadav overconfident, I think. See, overconfident, I don't know. But one thing I did not like, Radha took that catch and the attitude she showed was so unnecessary when you are the one who was like, not you per se, when your team is the
Yeah.
one which is
Yeah.
making mistakes. So suddenly, I mean, I do think that there's a lot of emulation of Virat Kohli, but people have to become Virat Kohli standard for that.
Yes.
There have been times when all of us have said that, you know what, Virat Kohli has overdone that aggression. Think of this, you have performed like Virat Kohli and people have said that you have overdone the aggression. पहले perform तो कर लो यार. You are taking a catch when the match is in balance, and then you are
Mm.
giving a reaction as if पता नहीं क्या ही तुमने वर्ल्ड कप जीतने वाला कैच ले लिया यार. That attitude, I have never liked that attitude at all. Unknown nobody. Why Jeet Trisha, Nikki Prasad, Kanika Huja are not in the squad? Well, they're not in the squad because others are. आई मीन जगह कहाँ है टीम में डालने का. आइडियली इन तीनों को होना चाहिए था स्क्वाड में, लेकिन है नहीं. अभी क्या है बोलूं मैं. काव्या, इनफैक्ट आई थिंक इंस्टेड ऑफ साइमा ठाकुर पीपल शुड हैव गॉन विद हैप्पी कुमारी. Kavya Jain. Trishadi, who is Huma Qureshi? Huma Qureshi is a Bollywood actress. I think she's a very fine actress. But I also think, Kavya, you wanted to ask about Humaira Kazi, who is a cricketer who used to play for Mumbai Indians. Of course, has played domestic and all, and now is there in the Rising Star side. I think she is not a very consistent player, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's not like she can't bat. It's not like she does not have the power hitting ability. She has all of that, but she has never really been consistent for my liking. Um, yeah, I think Humaira Qureshi has been way more consistent with delivering her acting performances than Humaira Kazi. Sorry, Huma Qureshi, not Humaira. Abhishek Kumar, Indian women is not strong, weaker than UAE Pakistan. Says who? Unknown nobody. 40 of 30 needed. Radha gave exactly. Radha gave the over to Humaira Kazi, 28 of 24 next minute. Also, UAE spinners were bowling too slow, but great result for UAE cricket. But they will bowl slow, na?
Yes.
And the
They hold
wicket is
according to the
slower.
pitch. Hmm.
Yeah, and the wicket is slower. That's where the adaptation process comes in, no? Clearly, and see, somewhere, Snehashish, this adapting part is not that strong, was understandable even in the Vadodara leg.
Yes.
With the moment the pitches got a little tougher,
Hmm. Hmm.
suddenly from 200 to 178 to absolutely 103,
Hmm.
120, 130, that shows that adaptability is something that batters all the world over. It's not only India. I think all the world
Exactly.
over is still struggling, which UAE did well. I thought Asia
Yes.
adjusted to the pitch beautifully. Abhishek Kumar, this is not rising star team. It's fully new and lack of experience team. आप कोई और अलग मैच देख रहे हो, हम कोई अलग मैच देख रहे हैं, तो आप हमको बताओ कौन सा मैच की बात कर रहे हो भाई. Sharanya Haldar, the main problem is the team selection itself. I think leaving all good performers out and opening with Humaira Kazi, complete mismanagement. Diya Yadav, Snehashish,
I don't
you
know.
think not recovered yet?
I don't know. Maybe the injury might be one of the reason, but I thought that maybe she is fully fit. Let's see in the next match. But I really want someone like Diadab in the mix, be it at the top, be it at the middle. I think she can be that X factor in this team. But still, I will still
Absolutely.
say not having Diadab also, this team shouldn't have lost to UAE. This team had enough
Oh,
power.
there's no
This
question that Diya Yadav is the main factor. Not having Diya
exactly.
Yadav is the main factor that they
Yes.
lost. One of the questions, one of the
Yes.
things is they should
Exactly.
have had Diya Yadav. If Diya Yadav is fit, then
Fit.
I do not see any reason of having Humaira Kazi in place of Diya Yadav to open
Yes.
the batting. Vrinda Binet, I still understand. Humaira Kazi, I don't, to be fair. And nothing against Humaira Kazi. Reno 4321, shocking selection. Why were the likes of Dia, Nikki, Trisha not selected? By selecting players like Vrinda, we are reinforcing failures.
Nikki,
Hmm.
Nikki not even
Dia
selected
is
in the
there.
squad only.
Yeah. Nikki and Trisha are not in the squad, but Dia is there, but Dia was not selected. Snehal ke UAE defeating RCB WPL champion player. Arey yaar. Abhishek Kumar, from which angle this Indian team is experienced? How many matches they played? Wrong team selection. Having just Indian team is not enough. क्या बोल रहे हो भाई? तो अभिषेक, जो दूसरा टीम है वो यूएई है. वो यूएई टीम कितना ही खेलता है, कितना ही क्लास है. क्लास, व्हेन आई एम सेइंग अबाउट क्लास, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट स्किल लेवल भी
Yeah.
काफी डिफरेंस है हमें, और वो हमने दिखाया नहीं आज. बात को समझो. तुम पता नहीं क्या ही बोले जा रहे हो अपने आप में. अननोन नोबडी, राधा यादव कितने साल से इंडिया के लिए खेल रही है अभिषेक? तुम खुद ही ढूंढ लो, मिल जाएगा. Unknown nobody. Why Tejal got India contract? She's not in team or reserves, but Shriyanka Bharti not there. ये सब हमको नहीं पता भाई. Unknown nobody. Also, Tanuja should bat above in order. Unknown nobody is saying India won. Huh? Oh, acha. That Governor General one, I think. Mm. Until and unless you are pulling off a gisht, I think you mean the India General one. हाँ, मतलब और क्या ही होगा? और क्या, ये तो नहीं जीता है इंडिया. रुक जाओ, गिव मी 1 minute. I'll just check from fan code.
Yeah, I am also checking.
वाह, हम लोग लाइव में बैठ के चेक कर रहे हैं, ये बड़ी बात है.
इतना
ये
बड़ा
अच्छा
शौक
लगा.
खा गए हम लोग आज.
I know, man.
ये तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया जिम्बाब्वे से हार गया, उससे भी बड़ा शौक ये है कि हम लोग यूएई से हार गए।
देखो ऑस्ट्रेलिया किससे हार रहा है, मेरे को कोई कोई उससे प्रॉब्लम नहीं, किसी से भी हार जाए, सबसे हार जाए, उनको क्या। बट इंडिया कैसे हार गई यूएई से? When 40 was needed of 30 odd balls, I thought कि ठीक है, we have the match covered.
यस,
But फिर
वन
पता
विकेट
चला
हेयर
कोई
एंड देयर हो जाए।
हाँ, बट हम ही गलत थे यार, क्या
ओ
बोलूं
हाँ,
मैं।
इंडिया जीत गया, इंडिया जीत गए।
मुझे स्कोर कार्ड अभी तक नहीं मिला, मैं घूम रही हूँ पागलों की तरह स्कोर कार्ड के लिए।
इंडिया ओन बाय 5 विकेट्स विद 15 balls रिमेनिंग।
बहुत अच्छा काम
सो
किया, कुछ तो जीते।
या because Governor General scored 120 of 8, 120 for 8 wickets in 20 overs, and we chased it down 121 for 5 in 17.3 overs.
Perfect. uh, and I think everyone in Twitter has decided that is how the entire series will go.
I
That is
know,
how
no.
India is going to defeat Australia.
Okay,
ठीक
here's
है।
the scorecard. So Smriti Mandana
हाँ।
scored 36 of 29. Okay, okay, good start. Shefali Verma again a failure, 8 of 7, getting bowled by DC teammate Lucy Hamilton. Yeah, okay. Jemima Rodriguez, 2 of 4. Harmanpreet Kaur scored decently, 26 of 23. So I think she and Smriti had a partnership, I think. Dipti Sharma winning the game, unbeaten on 23 of 25. And Richa also contributed 18 of 17. So yeah.
I would want to know who scored for Australia.
For Australia, 1 second. For Australia, Georgia was scored 11 of 9. Kanti got dismissed her bowled. Charlie not opened the innings. Okay, she scored 8 of 11. Okay, then okay. Guess what, Tushadi? Who scored maximum runs for Australia? Is Ginger, unbeaten on 40 of 31.
No, because I was trying to understand who all played for Australia. Was it
So the team was Georgia Wall, Charlie Knott, Anika Leaward, Annie Whitman, Nicole Feltham, Tess Flintop, Alana King, Sienna Ginger, Kim Garth, Chloe Answorth, and Lucy Hamilton.
so basically Australia A team, not Australia.
Australia, yes,
Okay.
yes. Mm.
Okay, let's take the questions. Snehal ke, I know Tejal Hasabni is not suitable fit in Indian squad from starting. I just doubts, but I don't understand why Indian management select her at Indian women national squad. क्या पता है? Snehal K. It's emerging Asia Cup. Radha Yadav and Tejal Hasabni should not be selected in this squad. Radha Yadav more disappointed. She is by side of World Cup winning squad. She should be better at her best as a captain. Yeah, I mean she's experienced enough. I don't think there is any doubt that she has the experience to pull off these matches. I have no idea why did she not. If we have to quickly end the live within 4 minutes because there's another live at 5.
Yes.
Okay, Kavya Jain Tripadi. Now I understand why Radha Yadav got excluded from Indian team. Not effective in bowling and not that much effective in batting. See, she cannot be there in the team for batting, right, Kavya? So she was there as a bowling all rounder, and bowling was definitely not working. So that's why. Riro, Tejal is a grade C BCCI contracted player. Seriously, that's what I'm saying. Tejal is a grade C BCCI contracted player, and then Tejal plays like this. And it's not like Snehashish Tejal has not got chances. She has got more than
Yes.
enough chances.
That is the thing, that okay, I can understand that she is not getting chances. She's not among active cricket that much of playing at this level. I can understand, but she is playing for India. Then she is getting opportunities for India A, touring Australia and all. She is playing in WBBL also. She is getting opportunity in WPL also, scoring run. And shocking part, Tushadi, both we have seen that Trejal is not scoring run in domestic cricket also in India.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
things are not looking good for Tejal, and now she's
true.
failing here also. So it's very disappointing.
Yeah. Abhishek Kumar. Okay, if you give calculus paper to 12th standard student and 9th standard student, who will solve the question? You solve your own question because it has कोई सर पैर नहीं हो रहा है तुम्हारे question का. What are you even saying? Radha Yadav is not experienced. Tejal is not experienced. Saima Thakur is not experienced. Vrinda Dinesh has been in the domestic circuit for quite some time now. Humaira Kazi has been
Yeah.
in the circuit for quite some time now. Who are these players that you have been watching? It's very difficult for me to know. You know, Tanuja Kanwar, another experienced campaigner. तो बोल क्या रहा है भाई? बोलना क्या चाह रहा है जिंदगी में वो बताओ. V Sapra, they picked the wrong team, hardly any batters. Um, I don't agree at all with this that they did not have,
So
batters.
one day, Trishadi, we forgot Mindu Mani, another experienced.
Mintu Mani,
Yes.
another experience. Hey
So
Bhagwan Bhai Sahab. Gage family, Governor General 11 versus India. Did India played well or the wicket was tricky? Gage, we were actually watching the Rising Stars match. झूठ नहीं बोलूंगी,
yeah.
Rising Stars match देख रहे थे. तो वो देखा नहीं. Sharni Haldar, this is good for overall cricket for our self overconfidence. What is self overconfidence? क्या होता है? They took UAE too lightly and it is seen in their attitudes only and in no game planning. But then I don't think anybody took anybody lightly. I just think that, जो भी plan किया था वो शायद execute नहीं कर पाए. Kavyajan Trishadi, why Shafali is so much inconsistent? The problem is here. She needs to calm this down and batting will come by itself. Sharanya, if you have seen the match, Jemmy was not out. The ball hit the pad and got the height. No review was there, so she has to walk off. No, we did
Okay.
not watch Sharanya. We were watching Rising Stars. And don't put so much thought in a Governor General 11 match. It's just fine, Jemmy will score, Smriti will score, all of us, all of the both the teams will score. तो काटे की टक्कर होगी. Snail ke where to watch match? This match of India versus Australia. This was in fan code.
Fan code,
This
yes.
was yeah, but the actual tour will be in Hotstar.
Hmm.
उदय अभिषेक शर्मा का न्यूज रियल है क्या? नहीं पता मुझे. कौन सा
क्या
न्यूज
न्यूज हो
रियल
गया
है?
फिर से?
हाँ,
फिर से क्या न्यूज हो गया भाई का उसका?
हाँ, मुझे नहीं पता है. बट मुझे ये पता है कि शामिकदा ने कुछ तो लिखा है अभिषेक शर्मा के बारे में, तो वो एक बार पढ़ लो रेड स्पोर्ट्स इनके वेबसाइट में. और अभी हमें जाना पड़ेगा, और हमें जाना इसलिए पड़ेगा बिकॉज द बॉस मैन विल बी हियर, बोरिया
Yes.
मजुमदार विद 5 at 5 live from Colombo. So do watch India Pakistan updates, Australia getting beaten by Zimbabwe discussion, the politics in sport, the sports in politics, everything right from the horse's mouth. Over to Boria Majumdar. Bye bye, guys. Thank you, Snehashish, for joining in.
Sure, thank you.